Let's now turn attention to the judiciary. The Federal High Court in Abuja has adjourned till the 19th of March for ruling on the bail application filed by leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra Nnamdi Kanu in the terrorism and treasonable felony charges against him. Justice Binta Nyako fixed the ruling the day after counsel for Mr Kanu had moved the application, and the federal government replied. Judiciary correspondent Celestine Area reports.
At the resumed sitting, Mr Kanu appeared in court wearing the same outfit he had been wearing since he was arrested in 2021. Shortly after, he was greeted by family and friends as well as religious leaders who prayed for him. This will be the first time he will be appearing in court after the Supreme Court had ordered that he return to the Federal High Court to face the remaining 7-count charge against him. It was noticed that the federal government changed its representing counsel in the case from David Kwase to a senior advocate of Nigeria, while Mr Kanu also changed his counsel from Michael Zekome to Ale Ejimako. Shortly after, Justice Binta Nyako came into the court and sitting commenced. Counsel to Mr Kanu had moved an application for bail in line with Section 161 of the ACJA, praying the court admit him to bail as he has been in detention since 2021. He highlighted before the court the medical conditions of the defendants, which includes a serious heart condition, acute hypertension, and auditory impairment. Counsel to the federal government objected to the application for bail and submitted that there is nothing before the court to show that the medications being given to Mr Kanu by the DSS are ineffective. The defendant had jumped bail, and there is nothing in his affidavits to show that he will not do the same. He prayed to the court that the bail application be dismissed and accelerated hearing be ordered. The court adjourned to 19th March for ruling and 20th March for commencement of trial.
He remains in detention is a blight on his right to his liberty. So every lawyer should fight to have him enjoy his bail, be granted bail, so he can enjoy some freedom from this almost 5 years of detention and almost 7 years of being in exile. 3 weeks is not too much, but I would have preferred a bench ruling today.
Justice Binta Nyako ordered that Nnamdi Kanu be allowed change of clothes, but not any attire attributed to any customs or tradition. She insisted it has to be plain and casual. Celestina Area, TVC News, Abuja.
For more on the proceedings, TVC News judiciary correspondent Celestina Area joins me on the news. Celestina, it was a packed courtroom there, but then it does appear that Justice Binta Nyako was not exactly pleased with actions of counsel to both parties, because she talked about them truncating proceedings in the past. Tell us more about that.
Okay, well, I was the trial started in 2021 when he was brought back to the country. But before now, we note that the federal government has filed a suit against him since 2015. But because of various adjournments and also the fact that this case had to go to the Supreme Court, really not much has been able to be done in respect to this very case. But today, the counsel to Mr. Kanu brought a bail application, and the federal government has said that they were just that needed time to respond, and they were asking for time. So she said this back and forth would really not do justice to the case. So the federal government's counsel, the senior advocate of Nigeria, said, fine, he can reply to the bail application with points of law orally. So he did that. The counsel to Nnamdi Kanu moved the application. The federal government responded, and the court adjourned for a ruling. And the court also said that on the 20th, when they come back, the court will commence trial. While on the 19th, the court will deliberate on the bail application of Nnamdi Kanu.
All right, then. Thank you very much for that update. Celestina Area, a judiciary correspondent from Abuja.